thought I was moving to the country, a documentary. Everybody wants to move to the country for the same reason. Freedom, space, chickens, cows, bonfires, a shop the size of Buc-ee's. Deed restrictions, because nothing hurts more than buying acreage and discovering that your land has HOA behavior. So, deed restrictions are private rules recorded in property records that stay with the land, not with the seller, not with the agent, and not with the vibe of the neighborhood, okay? They still exist outside city limits. So, yeah, the country can have rules. And the most common are restrictions that prohibit livestock, types of livestock. Sometimes you can't have what you want, important. Mobile or manufactured homes, barn dominiums, RV living, running a business from your home, multiple homes on one track, so that compound that you're dreaming of, minimum square footage or homes, and certain types of fencing. So imagine buying 10 acres, thinking that you're building a barn or a shop or a tiny little house for grandma, and the paperwork says, hold your horses there, partner. No. So here's the part that buyers don't expect. You cannot learn this by driving the property. You cannot learn it by looking at the land, and you often can't even learn it from just the listing description alone. These restrictions live in the title commitment and property records. So, helpful advice: agents cannot interpret legal documents or give legal advice, but we can and should make sure that buyers receive documents and know how to review them. Smart agents will tell their buyers to go an extra step by reviewing restrictions with a title company or with a real estate attorney if something looks a little suspicious. Because yes, deed restrictions can be enforced. Neighbors, developers who create the subdivision, and the enforcement is always going to happen when you do not want that attention, like when construction starts. So here's the takeaway that every homestead buyer needs to know. Outside city limits does not mean do whatever you want. So before you fall in love with the land, ask for deed restrictions, CC&Rs if applicable, HOA or POA information if applicable, and then read them before closing or even submitting an offer. Because buying a homestead isn't just about what the property is today, it's about what the property can legally be allowed to become. So dreamland with the wrong restrictions can turn into a very expensive disappointment, and nobody has time for that. Like, not even a little.